Can I finish? Can I finish, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So the point I'm trying to make is when you understand,
Finish.
when you understand, when we read about Genesis and we read about like John and we understand creation, right? We're discussing the things inside of creation, the materials, like all of these things, right? So if I pick up dirt and then I make a dirt into like a or sand and I make it into like a sand castle, like I made the sandcastle out of the creation that God created, right? The materials. So when you say who created the cup, God created the materials that were used to make the cup. That is what we mean by he created all things. It doesn't necessarily mean that he made the iPhone. Like your argument is false. It's a bad argument.
Well, that's
So,
a black people mentality argument right there.
hey,
I'm telling you, they believe in Black Jesus. I ain't even playing.
hey,
Well, like,
Blind Rage. I
you,
bet
well,
Blind
like
Rage is
you?
black. I think he's a troller.
He's not.
Probably.
He's not. He's
Oh,
not. I
he's
don't
white.
think he is.
Hey, Blind
No,
Rage, how does it
definitely
feel
white.
living with SDS?
No, I don't have that.
You know, what is it?
What is that? What is that word? What does that mean?
What's plaguing white people right now in 2026.
What's
It's a plague of all
plaguing us?
male white people.
It's Melissa. Melissa, you know what it is. That's why you go. That's why you sleep with black men, Melissa.
No, I don't know what it
Hey,
is.
Melissa, why you like black men over white men?
When did I say that?
Duh.
She do. Hey, Blind Rage. Hey, listen, man, you don't have control of your women. She told us already what happened to her.
She like white men. I can attest to that.
No.
Mostly.
Hey, Blind Rage. Oh, Melissa, you getting around on the Discord.
You dirty girl.
What?
But hey, Blind Rage said he know you personally like that.
He hasn't met me
I
in
said
person.
I know that she likes white men personally.
He hasn't met me in person.
Oh, hey, Melissa, not you taking dick pics from Blind Rage. Blind Rage, how you gonna talk about me serving a black Jesus? You sending dick pics on Discord.
What?
Please don't let that picture go in there. We are not going to be impressed. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
We know what you believe.
Hey,
you black. You
listen. Nope. Hey, Blind Rage. We don't want to see that. What you deal with that SDS you going through. Don't put it in our side chat. All right.
No, there ain't no. I ain't got no small dick syndrome, bro.
Yeah, you do got small dick syndrome, bro.
Yo, so Christian killer.
No.
Melissa.
So Christian.
God. Oh, fuck.
Hold on, Melissa. How big is Blind Rage's
going back to what you said, you said if Jesus was the Most High God, you said if Jesus was the Most High God, he would do it by himself. Well, we understand
how big is it?
I can't hear you.
Who is the Most High God did not do it by himself, so that's a false analogy.
No, okay, listen. Okay, let me ask you this.
No, can you acknowowge that?
I do acknowledge it, but I'm saying that your what you're implying is wrong. Let me tell you why. Because okay, let me say it like this. You can probably understand. Is okay if God's going to destroy. The Bible says that God.
He had ADS.
The God says that He's going to destroy the nations by His people Israel. So who's He going to use?
The black people to destroy the white people.
Thank you, Melissa. Give Melissa a hand. Good job, Melissa. You're good for something. Let me tell you. That means that God is going to use a.
She's good for one thing for sure.
I know what they want to hear, so I just said
listen, bro. We just listen. We just go along with the jokes. Anyways, 24. That if God says He's going to destroy the nations by His people Israel, why is He using a lesser to do something? Why? Because hold up, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. All right, come on. We're gonna mute her. She keep talking.
You nasty looking fat bitch.
Hey, happy chill, bro. Happy chill, bro.
Stop being so mean.
All right, y'all, chill. I'm talking 24. Come on. What I was saying is, okay, listen. Okay, let me ask you this, 24. Who's on the right? Does David say?
Just an analogy. Let's continue your analogy.
I'm trying to talk. Somebody mute Melissa. Melissa, be quiet. We're gonna mute you.
No. Sorry.
I'm not in mine.
Okay. Hold on.
Don't your analogy. You just said, why is God using a lesser or something? What were you saying?
Yeah, because you're saying that the Bible says He created the heavens alone, but yet it said Christ. Christ is being used too, right? So He didn't do it by Himself. What I'm saying is, I just double down on your analogy that He's going to destroy the nations, but He's going to do it with a lesser. He's going to do it with the people of Israel. That's what He says. And I was going to double down even farther and says that who's on the right hand of David? David said that somebody's on his right hand. Who was that?
Jesus.
Bro, this is your point. Make your point.
You didn't know that. I told you I'm a studied man. David said that God. No, I got you, 24. It's not towards you, 24. It's not like personal towards you. But David said the Lord is at His right hand. At His right hand.
Right.
That means that David's saying that God is His weapon. So it's either used that God has weapons or God can be a weapon. That's how it's being used. So your analogy is, Hey, how y'all say it? Y'all studied men say it. A false equivalent. Am I saying this correctly? What type of
Okay.
what type of what they call?
False equivalence.
Oh,
What that
equivalence.
means?
False
So
equivalence. Thank
when
you.
you say false equivalent, you didn't acknowledge my analogy at all. You brought up your own analogy since had mine's a false analogy. You have to speak
No, okay,
about how
okay,
mine
I
is
got,
false.
Holy
You didn't
I
make
got
that
you,
any
I got
point.
you, I got you. The reason why
What
I
did I
say
walk
yours is
into?
false is because
By the balls.
crazy.
Oh.
The reason why I say yours is false is because the analogies I gave, would you say those things that God did or used, would you say that God does not have the most supreme power anymore just because he's using Israel to do?
No, brother. See, that's what I'm saying. So you're strawmanning my point.
How so?
What I
Please tell
said
me.
to you, what I said to you is you made the claim. You said
Uh,
if Jesus was the Most High God, then he would do it by himself. He wouldn't need anyone. And then I said that is not true. That's a false analogy. You can't say that because we understand that God is the Most High, the Father, and we understand that nothing inside of creation came without Jesus. So you can't say like you could basically argue from your paradigm. Oh, so the Father's Most High. That means he doesn't need anyone. He did he could have done by
no, that's
himself,
not the
but
point
he
I'm
didn't.
making.
He used Jesus. No. That's the point I'm making. I'm saying
Okay.
he used Jesus. So now when you make another point, you say, God used lesser. Why did he need to use lesser? My whole point is that him using something else or anything, right, doesn't mean that he's not the Most High. That's my whole
I
argument.
agree with that.
So all of your
But
analogies just
not with
reaffirmed my
Christ.
point.
No, I say that
All your
just
analogies
because the
reaffirmed
Lord.
my point. Thank you.
No, it does not. You gotta just listen, man.
All of them worked for me. All of them.
Listen, what your point is this is that the Lord said that I created the heavens alone, but then we say that Christ created the heavens with him,
That wasn't
correct?
my point.
What would you agree
No,
with
I
that?
didn't bring that
Oh,
up.
you don't agree with that? So what's
No,
your
I
point
said
again?
you
Let me
said
not
that's my point.
misrepresent
You
you.
didn't bring
Not
that point up.
okay, what was your point? Let me not misrepresent you. Did I say that
What
correctly?
I said is when we look
No, you
inside of the
didn't, but
scripture, I
that's
believe
okay.
it's in John, it says, not a thing was made without him, speaking about Jesus. So that
Uh-huh.
means everything in creation was made through Jesus. So that means that the Father did not create everything solely by himself, although he is the Most High, he did it with Jesus. Your argument was if he's the Most High, he doesn't need anyone else. But he did it with Jesus. So that means you can't say if Jesus is the Most High, he would just do it by himself because the Most High does things not by himself.
Okay, I got you. I think I get your point right. You was responding to when I said
Do
that if
you?
Jesus
Or
was
are you guys
God,
just
then that means he would
spouting
act.
nonsense?
Yeah, I got you.
Be it by himself, exactly.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah,
you
That's
both
what
you
I'm
of
was.
you are spouting just
Hey, Happy, y'all
crazy
got mute
nonsense.
Happy real quick. Happy got a word of voice in my ear. That shit kind of gay.
I muted him. That guy
Okay,
would be
cool.
drunk.
All right. Oh, okay. So this is basically what you respond to. I made a point to say that if Jesus Christ was God, he would do things of himself. You were saying that's
Yeah.
not true because God doesn't do things of himself, correct?
No. You said that if he was the Most High, he would do things by himself.
Yeah, and you were saying that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You're saying that
And
basically
I'm
I had
saying
made
the
a
Father is still the Most High. So yeah.
right. You basically saying that like I said that y'all would have an argument if that Jesus Christ did things of himself, right? And you said, well, no, because the Most High God, which I agree is the Most High God, doesn't do everything of himself, right? That's what you
Yeah.
said.
You're saying that Jesus can't be the Most High because of that reason. Yet
Okay,
the Father does the same thing.
let me explain. Let me just clarify what I meant by it. All right. I see, but I did hear you correctly, right?
Yeah. I think you
Yeah.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I was responding to, right? Because when I usually tell people that they say Jesus Christ is God, they would say that, well, he forgave sins. Agree, right? Forgiving sins is an act of showing his divine nature, right? And I would say that everything he have received was received from the Father. So if I said that, like, if he was doing things like without God being with him, then I would say then it's as if like he's the Father. Like the Father could do what he want to do. He's the source of everything. Everything else is what the Father pleased. Remember, it says it pleased the Father that in him should all fullness dwell. So the fact that Jesus Christ has all these abilities, that he did all these different things, is because of what? Because it pleased the Father. That's what I was trying to say, clarify.
Everything that's played out in the entire history of the entire world is because it pleases the Father.
Thank you.
But and that's the thing, Christianity. I'm not going to argue that because inside of I know you hate when we say this, but inside of my framework, right? we understand that the Father has the authority, but that doesn't therefore mean that they're not equal. That's the whole point.
But that's what we start having a problem with. Okay, so for example, it's the inconsistencies of words y'all use, for example, or definitions I'll say. Okay, Jesus Christ says the Father is greater than me. So what is he talking about? He's talking about authority, right?
I was going to say in authority, but also he served the Father in his time on earth.
Right,
If
exactly.
you go to Philippians,
Right?
that's our belief.
But okay, so we're gonna deal with Philippians after this, right? So that's what y'all believe. However, Just because y'all say he has a greater role or he has authority, he's the father in role, he doesn't change their essence. That word, that essence thing y'all come up with, that is what makes your belief unbiblical. About saying that Jesus Christ is God because he has the same essence as the Father. It's very simple. For example, if I ask you, is Jesus Christ the son of the essence, Yahweh, or is he the son of the Father?
He's the son of the person, the Father.
Exactly, right? So if I call him the son of the Most High, what am I saying? Is he the son of the Most High, or is the Father, or is he the son of the essence? Is Most High an essence or a person now?
It's the person still. If you want to say son of the Most High, right? You're
Mhm.
referring to the person of the Father. I'm assuming,
Right.
And then he is the person.
So that means that Jesus Christ is not the Most High.
No.
Okay, so that's what our argument is at. Your argument is basically like, well, sometimes Trinitarians differ. Some Trinitarians say that Jesus Christ is the Most High. You're saying that he's not the
Most
Most
High. No, I agree. Jesus is the Most High. I agree.
See, that's where we differ. How can Jesus Christ be the Most High if you say he's the son of a person and the person is the Most High?
Yeah,
No,
there's nothing wrong with
he's the
that. Why
son of
why
a
why
person.
why
He
can't
said that
why
he's
can't
the
the son
son
of the
of
Most High be the
God.
Most High?
Okay,
Why?
explain
Not
this.
a person.
Because is Jesus Christ the son of an essence or is he the son of a person?
He's not the
I
son of a
already
person.
answered this. He's the son of the person.
Okay, so is the Father called the Most High?
We just said yes.
Okay, so is the Father being called the Most High because it's a Most High essence or because he has power over Christ?
It's who
Because
he
he has
no,
power
no, no, no.
over everything.
He's not the Most High because he has power over Christ. It's
But
a
over the
title
world.
for him.
It's a title,
Yeah,
but what does the title mean?
it's over creation, and that's the whole point. We believe that God is Most High, so Jesus is God. Jesus is Most High as well.
But y'all
That's
believe
the
in
whole
two
point.
y'all believe in two
Well, the
Most
basic
Highs.
fundamentals here that we
No,
see
it's
is
one God,
that
bro.
they cannot accept the fact that God has the power to do whatever the fuck he wants, right? So to them, they're going to sit here and say, well, God can't be three different things when we say that that's possible, but they're denying that their God
Hey,
has the capability to
hey,
do
watch this,
so.
y'all. Hey, Blind Rage, is it possible for God to only choose black people?
It's possible for God to do whatever he wants. Now, just because it's possible don't mean that it's going to happen.
Cut.
So
That's crazy.
now,
Y'all heard that?
let
Cut.
me play.
He
Let's
just
play
cut
this out
himself.
real
I'm
quick.
too
Do you
cold with
believe
this
in
shit.
Black Jesus?
Hey,
Do you
I too
believe
cold.
Jesus is black?
Why can't he be? Ain't he God? Ain't God could do
Do
anything?
you? Hey, hold on. Do you
Bro, this
think
is
that
so cold, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
only
Sometimes I amaze
Jesus is?
myself.
Do you think that God's chosen people's all black?
No, I think they're more than that. Black people, first of all, black is just a color.
Oh, okay.
But you
Maybe of
see
a
it, but
brown
Blind Rage, you see how
texture.
you just set yourself up bad,
You
bro.
think Jesus though was Jesus like kind of a Middle Eastern persuasion, maybe in your opinion,
I don't know what people
or you think he
say.
was more like black or what? What we got?
Like black is a skin color, or you talking about like a race?
Like skin color, like black people.
Yeah, he be brown skin, dark skin, man. Brown skin. Shades of brown.
Dark skin. Oh, so he's dark skinned black.
Yeah,
Not light skin.
based on Revelation, we go based off of the Revelation. That's the only, you know, what do you say, description. That's his glorified body anyway. So unless you want to say that
Yo,
the best body he has is a black body.